Hey everybody, welcome back to Prison Architect. Hope you're having a great day. We're moving the water boiler. I'm gonna rotate this a little bit. I got some plans for this. So we got this all in. It's got water, very cool, and we just need to get it connected to these pipes again. So let's just run that up. We got that connected now, and we just need to get those pipes installed, and then we can hopefully have the water running back up. I've got this here. Looks to me like I forgot an electrical cable, so let's do that. I've already ran the water as well, but it's not quite hooked up, so let's just get that happening too. Okay, and then we should have hot water running through this whole thing at that point. Now, we've got the holding cell set up. Actually, I missed this. Let's do that too. There we go. So hot water is everywhere except here. So I'm gonna change a few plans here, okay? And there's some logic to it. I'm gonna explain it, but I'm also just now realizing that I have I missed a step. I missed something. So it might not work the way I originally intended it to. So what we've got going on right now, and actually I think to help this, I'm gonna hire a few more cooks. I'm running out of cash though, so I don't want to go too far. We have psychiatrist offices set up over here now, okay? So all these guys are over here. I've also made some padded flooring in the area that they most commonly walk in, so they can get through here, and they're in padded flooring now, and that should help them with their agitated states. But ultimately, we just need more appointments. So if I go to the psychiatric consultations and just start more of them, I get that it costs me money per session, so I'm trying not to use that, but yeah. Let me just double check and make sure we are... Yep, we're still doing the more free time thing, and we've still removed the weight benches. Cool. Okay. So what I'd like to do here is I want to go ahead, and my mouse is doing weird things. Yikes. Here we go. Sorry. It was like it wouldn't let me. It's all caught up on my mixer board, my mouse is. Just demolish the walls right here. And we're going to turn this area into a gym and a shop. And I thought there was another room I was going to put in here too. Was there any other room I wanted to make in this area? I don't think so. Yeah, not really necessary. I'd like to do the library and stuff at some point too. But before we have educated people, it's kind of pointless. And over here, we're going to make, you know, a new cell block over here. We're going to have another vegetable allotment. And I'm kind of hoping that we can export in two different spots and just export tons of vegetables, right? But my staff are taking care of a lot of it. And then these automated harvesters are at work. We're going to get these running all the way down. But it looks to me like... queued, working crop, yeah. Does this just happen automatically all the time, or... I want to watch that work. I want to see it happen. So, but right now, watering crop, I feel like they shouldn't have to water anything. And maybe it's just me, but this step of having to water the crops, they really should not need to happen if it rains. Right? If you turn weather on and it's raining, you shouldn't need to water them. That's my opinion. But it doesn't look like the workers or the crop status or has... Like, it doesn't seem to matter at all whether or not it, you know, it doesn't pay attention to weather. Unfortunately. So, anyway, these doctor's offices and stuff are up here. Holding cell's done. I want to build this out so we can have more prisoners here. But I also want to get started on this stuff, which means I need more offices, more office space. And these offices are, let's just see. These offices are all 4x4, right? Which means that the offices themselves occupy a 5x5 space. Sorry, 6x6 space wall on each side. So if I can get a 6x6 space to fit in here, and it would have to be, I guess, 11, right? So it'd have to be about here. And that takes care of my big grand entrance that I wanted. I should probably move these offices somewhere else. Maybe I can put them over here. Keep the staff way out of the way. Maybe. That's not a bad idea. I mean, what does those staff need to move through here anyway? Or we could put them right here. Some offices here. Does it work? And it works for like 2 offices. Maybe they just don't need them. Or we can put them over here. I just want to stick them out of the way so they're not where the prisoners are, you know? So maybe we'll plan on moving the offices over here. I've got, let's say we up this wall. We make this fence come out this way instead. It won't be a fence, though. It'll be a wall. So we'll say the wall is going to end up being here and here for the sake of it, right? We could have this area be offices. So 1, 2, 3, 4 wall. And we just have... And maybe we... You know what? Maybe we have like an office block almost. Like, see, with the wall here, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4 wall. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 wall. So this is a 4x4. That could be one office. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4 wall. 1, 2, 3, 4 wall. Up to the top of this, right? So we can go up like this. And then we can have a walkway followed by another set 3, 4 wall of offices like this. So it'll be kind of a block of offices. I mean, that works, right? We could just move these over here, and then we have office space for... we can move this guy too, psychologist. Although we need him for the sessions, behavioral therapy sessions and stuff, right? So maybe we leave him. But I just want to turn this into something different and something better. In order to do that really well, though, I need to establish the boundaries for criminally insane before starting construction. Because otherwise, these zones are going to kind of blend in with each other. So probably what will happen is we'll have a wall all the way across. And then the gym will be, let's say, maybe the gym goes right here. So this area up until about here. You can have this be a gymnasium, and then the shop can be here. And this is a really big shop, so maybe we don't need this big of a shop. Or, now here's an idea. Here's an interesting idea. I kind of like this idea. We could instead have... Well, it's going to have to be an interesting shaped shop. But if I put a... Let's say I put a wall right here. And I do something kind of like this. And then what we get from this is... We probably want this to be down too. But I was thinking we could get a library, and we could get a gymnasium, and we can get a shop. But I wanted the shop initially to be bordering this common room. So we're getting to the point where it's like we're making the shop super small to fit a library in here, and I don't really need a library. So why don't we make the gym bigger and the shop smaller? We can make the shop like this. Something like that. This can be our shop. And the shop then borders the gym and this common room. And then, although I kind of wanted to border this common room too. Okay. I haven't really planned this ahead of time, like before recording, so I'm kind of taking you on a journey with me here, I guess. Maybe we try... This will be weird. Okay, well, if I want this... I guess we put the gym on this side. That's one way to solve this. Because I don't really need anything bordering down here. I need it over here. So let's say the gym is on this side. And it's about, let's say, like... I don't know, like this. So we have a shop. We have the gym here. And then the shop borders the common room and the gym. And they can both work it. That's an easy way to get around that, right? I think so. So what we're going to do with that, we'll put a wall here. We're going to get a wall set up here. But we're going to want to move all of this stuff. And I need this wall to be established so that this zone is blocked off to criminally insane so that I can begin construction here with everybody else. So that's what we're going to do in the interim here. Now on this side, I don't have any money, so I'm going to have to take a loan really quick. But on this side, I think we're going to start getting we're going to get our offices set up here. So I'm going to go like, I guess it'd be like this. Yep. But this is going to make a wall here, and I want the wall here. So we'll go like this instead. And that would mean that the tires are going to go. At least I hope that's what that means. So we'll see what they do. We can move these offices way up here. But the foreman, see, the foreman needs to be closer to this so he can administrate this. So perhaps we put the foreman's office here and keep the psychologist. Maybe we get him a different office. I don't know, man. Yeah, I think so. I mean, what's up? What's up? I mean, the psychologist, am I even really using him? Not really as much as I would normally have used him. And then let me get this, whoops, let me get this started too. This brick building right here. We're gonna get this started. And then for visitors to come into the visitation area, I don't think it's a problem if we just put the visitor door on this side. I think they can still get through. I want to say they can. And I'm going to hope that they can. I'm going to go like this and see what happens. I think they can still get in. But if they can't, then they can go through reception like everybody else. Which is a little bit dangerous, admittedly. But kind of whatever, right? So we'll get this going too. And this is all blocked off now. So as long as we get this set up and that set up, I can move these offices over. So we're gonna work on this for a little bit. I'm just seeing two gaps in this, right? And that's that my foreman's office is really far away from the workshop. Maybe I just put this as a foreman's office. He can just be here. Yeah, and then I can carry the rest of these guys up here. So I have one psychologist in his office. We don't even need this many offices then, right? We would just need warden, accountant, chief, and potentially lawyer. So this whole area doesn't even need to be this big. It's the truth. So maybe the offices will be here, but then this extra bit here will end up being usable space. Like we'll put a walkway and a bench or something there. We'll see. I don't know. I like to fly off the cuff with these things. I don't like to necessarily plan every little detail ahead of time. But the thing is, I planned this, and then after the fact, after I started, talking about it, I kind of went, oh, right. And then, oh, right. And then there's like every little thing where it's just kind of like, why didn't I see this before? Yeah. So here's our parole rooms. Wait, these are 4x4. They're supposed to be 5x5. This one's 4x4. Oh no, I have to move this? Do I have to? I don't want to. Okay, new plan. We're gonna go like this. And we're gonna build a foundation in here. And we're just gonna have the water boiler be in this room. I think that's just how we're gonna play it. The water boiler is gonna be in this parole room. You can have a parole appointment with a boiler. And then these visitation benches are now gonna shift. They're gonna move up like this. Like this. Then, oh, I have to, interesting. Okay, let's try. I have to get it out of the way first. Yeah, before they'll do it, I have to get it out of the way. And then we can move this one, and we'll just get all the benches to be this way instead. And then probably move this door actually at that point. Down to here. Yeah. So let's get this. Let's get this going too. I'll be right back. Let me just assort this and get my whole thoughts in order now. And I'll be right back. All right, so I got the parole room here, and we got the green energy gold 9. I just didn't record in time to hear the little diddling, but we got the energy gold 9, so that's all done. And we fully charged 100 batteries. The output of all green power sources is now increased by a factor of 2. We basically doubled all of our power. And green energy goal 6 is all that's remaining. We just have to have 25 inmates pass that program, and then we're good to go on that. So now my power is just absurd. We're going to be able to charge batteries no problem now. So I don't see an issue in exports for power. All the green energy goals are done. It can serve as a little mini cache on the side sort of thing now. It's nice. And let's go ahead and get that done. And then this room might end up being really warm because of the boiler. So I'm most likely, whoops, let's not do that. Nope, like this, there we go. And we got the doors put in, there we go. We got these cameras up here. And I'm thinking like, how do we get this room to not overheat with this, right? Actually, you know what, let's put the visitor, I'm gonna do something, maybe, I'll probably regret this. I'm probably gonna regret the hell out of this. Yeah, because if I do this, then these visitors will all like come through these doors instead. I don't really want them coming through parole rooms. So maybe we just don't do that. Let's just break this down. And we're gonna want to put in a door right here to replace this. There we go. And then maybe what we'll do is we'll stick these windows, not radiators, windows. Yeah, windows. There we go. We'll stick windows between here to like help distribute the heat and stuff from this. This is a bigger parole room than the others. So we'll stick a window there, we'll stick a window there, and we'll stick a window right there. And then that will take care of the parole room. So now we can have even more parole appointments, parole hearings. Reschedule everything. There we go. And we can get more people out of here, right, with parole. All we need now is to make sure that at all times there's at least one guard in here. And then we could position a guard in each room. We could. It's kind of a waste as like an all-day thing, but it's only a few. And actually, maybe we can cut by just doing this. You know what? We could just do this. Let's have 3 in here and 1 in here. And then they can just basically cover these. That's better. It's better than having 6. Now we have 4. So, okay. There's that. Then, so the prisoners are going to come through here into visitation. And I actually kind of missed a step here. And I feel like it's a bit of a whoopsie. But criminally insane need to be able to access visitation as well. And with this arrangement, they actually can't. So what I need to do is I need them to be able to get in here. So I think I'm going to move my little airlock. And I'm going to move it to be in this side instead. Like basically here. We could just make the whole thing that way. We could. It doesn't. No, it's got to be here. We're going to move this here, and we're going to move this here. And then we're going to put a wall right here. And then we're going to make this the staff-only airlock. So that way these guys can get to visitation. Then we have a new airlock here. And this one is set up so that these guys don't go through it, right? They're simple doors, and I probably should make this a bigger door just for the sake of doing so. So that way we can have it be a bit stronger. So why don't we just do a standard jail door here for now? And we can also put in a door servo on that door as well. So everything is getting moved over. Now, I need to hook those up. So let's just connect and go pop. And this new one will be hooked right there. Also, somebody said, like, all your door servos aren't hooked up. Like, what? Like, no, we have one that's not hooked up right now, and that's this right here. And that's probably because I set it and forget it, you know? But, like, every door servo is hooked up. I don't know what you're talking about. Not watching the same video I'm watching. I'll tell you that right now. Let's see, what else? What else? Before moving on to... Okay, that's good here. Take this and connect. There we go. Okay, now this one. So now that we've got that situated, I can now make this a Let's go with medium sec only. I think maybe medium sec only here. But then I wish there was a way to omit. Yeah, I can. It's custom sector. That's how you do it. Duh. It's just been a while. All right, custom sector. Everyone except criminally insane is allowed to go through here. Okay. And then on this side, we'll say criminally insane only. And through here, we'll say staff only. Okay. And then this side here, we're going to demolish these walls and turn this into padded flooring. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have... Ooh. You know what? Let's not do that. Let's cancel all of that. I like this better idea. This is better. Instead, I know there's like a whole lot of like little tiny compartments here, but it's kind of a way of making sure that people don't take things they're not supposed to take. We're going to do this instead. We're going to make this door, and then we're going to make another jail door right here. Like this. The only downside of this whole arrangement is that criminally insane are now in the same room as everybody else when they're taking and going to visitation. But that's kind of the only time that's happening. I need you to move this before I can rearrange. There we go. Let's move this like so. And then I want to take... And I've also extended like how many different tables and stuff can be in here, right? So now there's even more visitation than there was before. It's a very narrow, like long, narrow room, but it gets the job done. That's the important thing. And we get vision of pretty much every room, you know, in here anyway. Okay, so now we want to build these cells. And we're just going to go straight brick wall through here. And down, and down. This comes over too, and then we have a double... We don't need a double door here, actually. We're good. Yeah, I was going to put like a door here, but there's no need for that. So then we take the cells, and they are going long ways, okay? So these ones will be 3 then wall instead of... It'll be like this instead of the other way. These ones are long ways. These are wide ways. I don't know, just from the perspective of the camera. And why don't we go ahead and do it kind of like this. The doors lined up in the center. Is that how we want to play this? I don't know. Maybe we'll put it on this side. Yeah, okay, we'll put it on this side. So 1, 2, 3. Wall goes up that way. 1, 2, 3. Wall goes up that way. 1, 2, 3. Same thing over and over again here. All the way to this, right? And then we just go like this. So we leave room for our door. Like so. And then for the cell arrangements, we're just going to take these regular old beds and we'll put them in the back like this. So they're not really close to the door. Yep. And then we'll take the toilets and they're kind of lined up here. And I'm tempted to like leave them lined up, but I think what will likely happen instead is we're just going to make a straight pipe and then it'll just go off and do its own thing anyway. So for that reason, I think we just put the toilets at the foot of the bed. It's fine. And then for these guys, we're not doing the 3s. Although maybe I should here. I don't know. It's an idea. My shower heads. I could. Leaves room for like the bird and stuff. I'm going to do it in the front. Let's keep this wing consistent, okay? We do the showers right in front of the doors. And we just need the drain. Here it is. Yeah, I could have probably just copied this, but whatever. All right, and then I want pretty bird. Pet bird. And we'll put the pet bird like right next to their... Yeah, like right next to their pillow. In the back like this. Okay. Okay, so we've got more individual cells for criminally insane, which is great because we currently have people in the holding cell, right? And we have too many. So I'm going to make sure that our intake is now off to criminally insane so that we're only taking in medium security now. Because we're going to have some of these guys turn criminally insane. And so your criminally insane population will keep getting added. Why is this failing? Huh? Oh, wait. Are you? Oh, yeah, you're not able to get in there. The tires. The tires are stopping you. Okay, temporarily, why don't we go ahead and just do... We have a gate here, right? Yeah, we have a gate. I'm asking for trouble by doing this, but I'm going to do it. Temporarily, we're going to do that. And then probably line this with some... Well, we're going to make this into a building, too, so... We got a little bit of time until we can do that. So we need to sell harvested apples and harvested peaches. That's kind of it. I'm also considering that... special place for food to go bad sort of arrangement. You know, put it in storage or whatever. I'm considering that just for the purposes of making the 10 compost so I can get this off of here. Because I think the 10 compost is, like, it just feels like it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen, right? So what I could maybe do is we take our crop distributions and perhaps we say, for a little while anyway, that we are not going to export this to the pantry. Sort of get rid of that. And then also it looks like we have a distribution to export, so we get rid of that too. So we end up with this basically not having anywhere for it to go. And I'm wondering if that's going to be enough for it to just go into a wastebasket. But you said something about a special zone for it. So why don't we instead... Does storage have to be... It doesn't. Okay, so we can do this. Why don't we have this storage unit right here be where this food goes? Crop distribution. And then I don't know about like what they're going to put in storage here. I hope they don't put anything else in here. But there doesn't seem to be a way for me to say, hey, by the way, don't store anything else other than crops in storage. So I'm not sure how to work with that, but we're going to try and store crops here. Maybe the food goes bad for like 1 or 2 cycles. It's enough to make like 10 compost potentially. And then maybe from there, you know, this is all going to get, 30 hours. Wow. 65 hours. Okay, so harvester's running. I'm wondering, did this stuff get harvested by the auto? I don't know. Oh, there it goes. Oh, wait. It does. Oh, that's so cool. It sucks it right in. Nice. So the harvesters will do the harvesting thing, and then this will just suck it in, and then it goes to storage somewhere. Media have moved on. Cool. So we can now place the benches back in the yard. Good for you. Good for me, I mean, I guess. We need 10 people to pass foundation education. 60% of the way there. And then we just need 20 school desks. I suppose I can just make 2 more school desks. I'm not sure where. Oh, well, it's a tight fit, but does it work? Actually, we could maybe get it. We can get it by that by going. Well, not really. Now let's just leave it alone. We'll make the school desks. I wonder if it's going to be enough. Build 20 school desks. This is 90%. Maybe we don't need this one. Maybe it'll just do this one and it'll be good enough. Let's see. I guess I could count it too, right? 6, 5, that's 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Wait, huh? Am I miscounting here? 6. There's 10 in here, right? And only 8 in here. How am I 90% on that? Did I build school desks somewhere else? And I just don't remember? Maybe? I don't think so. I was going to use the same exact... I mean, I did. I used the same thing for, like, you know, taser certification and stuff. I'm going to use the same classrooms. I don't know. I do think, though, that there's enough prisoners in this wing to where we need more of these. So I'm going to drop more of these. And then I think also... There's some pretty... Yeah, we've got good fridges here. Good fridge. They're not, like, super full or anything. How's the other kitchen? Yeah, I mean, we got some bananas sitting out in the open. But, like, other than that, it's not a big deal. They could all go in here, too. Why don't we also... Oh, that's what we should do. We should split them up, right? Crop distribution. You also send to here. You also send to here. And you go to here. Here we go. And then also, since you're also newly established, send you to exports and also this. And then you are going straight to exports. Yep. Make sure, whoops, you already were. Okay. And then what we do from there is we say, hey, you're 100% exports. Yep. You are going to be, I think, mostly exports. We can go something like, let's say half exports, and then the other half is going everywhere else. I like that. We'll export all that stuff. We're just not selling enough of it to get this grant yet. $10,000 for overproduction. Okay, so let me just check this really quick. We've got the mixed here so that the criminally insane do not exit this, right? Then we've got this area, which is exclusive to criminally insane. We have the staff door, so nobody can go through here. And not everybody can visit Visitation, okay? And we can put maybe some orderlies. I don't know, everywhere. I can put orderlies in here too, right? Like 1 or 2 orderlies, just at least. So people can have Visitation. You see he's getting Visitation too. Then we want to make sure that we have another door servo there to govern that. And it's all locked down, okay? But we don't have another metal detector, so maybe to prevent war, we're gonna put this there. And then we just have it, yep, it's connected to power too. Okay, cool. So that takes care of pretty much everything I wanted to get done today. It takes care of, and I kind of went fast. I know I'm not really speaking as well as I would normally speak, I think, here. But also, I needed to make these solitary cells. And actually, some of these should be padded solitary, right? Some of these should be. Let's make these 3 a padded solitary cell. We'll go with 4. 4 padded solitary cells so that these guys, if they do act up, they can go to solitary like everybody else, right? I was thinking about making padded solitary here instead, but now I'm thinking I'll expand the wing and stuff, right? Okay, so this is built now. This is what I wanted to get done today. Yeah. What do you mean? You were going to make a gym? Yes, I'm making the gym. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do, I feel like I'm just going to sell this stuff, you know? I want to move it. We need a group moving tool. It needs to happen, please. Devs or somebody, make it so. It looks like these tires are just installed, but let's get them moved over here. Okay. Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna move all these things so I don't have to buy them again, and I will be right back. All right, I got the offices kind of done over there, so let's just go ahead and tell these guys, hey, look, your office isn't here anymore. And then they'll be like, oh, there's an office over there. And then they'll come over here to this area. Now, this area doesn't have any electricity just yet. We're kind of waiting on them to connect one little electrical line right here, which hopefully they're going to get on pretty soon. I've made it a priority, so I hope they do. That will connect everything here to power because they decided to do the whole thing and then not do that. And typically, I don't know, maybe you guys notice this happening to you too, but I oftentimes will notice that happening to me. Even though like I totally did it, they missed like one spot in the middle there. I think that happens to me quite often. We're gonna take. I've made the big pipe come up the left side here like this. So we're gonna now take this and come over. And then once that happens, we can get rid of this. So it'll kind of give us a marker here or a spot here where it's closer to our big pipe. So because I can't get the water to be all the way over here. Not without bringing this pipe even further, and I don't want to do that. So we don't want the big pipes to be close to the cells because they can get them, they can dig to them, and then they get like a really fast dig. They can move through your pipes really, really fast. So now that this is getting connected, we're going to go ahead and tell them to dismantle this utility so that this is no longer connected. And that will, yep, everything gets redone. And all of these guys will get this water now. Now for the hot water, we've got this boiler here. And I think I'm going to try the same sort of pattern that I did before, but I'm still not sure. Oh, we can connect it. It's fine. I'm still not sure if this will go far enough. So I still have to check that out and see. But as soon as this all gets hooked up, see, it happens sometimes. Like they just don't, like you totally went like this, but it didn't actually stick. No, it's kind of weird. I don't know. In any case, electricity's hooked up and these guys have offices now. I am going to move the foreman. I'm going to move him down here into the this area here. I think I'm going to make this another office. That way the foreman's office is like right next to the workshop. But I also acknowledge that the staff room is pretty far away from these guys. And I think that's okay because these guys never really throw a fit, right? Like they'll go to your staff room, but they don't really throw a fit ever. So it's mostly the rest of the staff that will do it. And then I've also got this area that I can also tap into if I need more space, because these toilets don't need to be in a separate designated area like this. I can open this up and have more stuff in here if I want to, and I probably will, so as we go forward. Foundation education. How far are we to success here? We have 11%, 54%. Okay, good. We've got, what's this guy? 6%. Terrible concentration. Terrible concentration. Everybody's terrible on concentration. Bad concentration. This guy's got an adequate concentration. He's an 87% chance to succeed. Very cool. So it looks like we have basically one, possibly two people, depending on how the dice rolls, that are going to pass this. And that'll add to this number. But I really need 4 more to do this. And then one of them has got to get to Gen Ed. And Gen Ed's very expensive. And there's nobody up for it yet. So I'm going to take that back off the sheet. Gen Ed's pretty expensive. What else? I think that's it on that stuff. We got solitary set up here now. Lots of visitation, right? The tables are all set up here. So even more people can technically visit. But now we have more parole. And I'm wondering about temperature in this room. So this room is pretty warm compared to the other rooms, right? And I think if I can get a window, I want to say that the windows are the same price, right? The medium and large, yeah. I want to say that if I pop windows on this one, maybe like 2 of them, that this will help the heat leave. It'll help it dissipate. So we'll see how that works. Because this is really warm in here. It's 80 degrees in this room now. I'd rather it not be. So as soon as the workmen get on this, I kind of have a lot of things prioritized. So, you know, when you have a lot of things prioritized, nothing's prioritized, right? Yeah. So there goes the temperature. It'll drop with the windows. And now it won't be uncomfortably warm in here. But it's still acting like a heat source. So even with the windows, it'll do that. But like you can see, it's like 59 in this corner now. Yeah. It's actually colder than I want it to be in that corner, but it's still heated, so we'll take it. All right, and then if it's really warm outside, then that's when it gets to be a problem with having this boiler in here. And I probably should move it out. I probably should put it... Well, if I move it any further away, I'm not sure I can use it. Well, we do have this boiler, so maybe if I move this a little bit down, like maybe further away here, perhaps this will probably still be good. And honestly, maybe we don't need that. Like, what do I need this long pipe for? You know, like there's nothing being heated between this point, so possibly I don't even need this long point. Why don't I just do that? Why don't I just move this down? I will. I'll probably put it right here. And then, you know, you can see that this whole like nice stone opening is now completely closed in. All right, with that being said, though, we have all these walls we can get rid of. So let's demolish all of these walls. We're going to demolish all of these walls and these walls here. And I think these ones can go. Yep, these ones will all go. And I think... I don't know why they're not doing that. They left that one. All right, so with this being done, we can now look at what this area is supposed to be. And this area is mostly a gym, but we're going to have a shop here. Now, the shop requires a size of 4x4. That's not bad. So we can actually go like this with the shop. And we can have even more space for the gym if we want to. I think I'm going to go just one more. 5 wide seems to be better because the shelves are 3 wide. Yeah. So it gives a little more space on this side if you do that. And then we don't really need that many shelves. We could do something like this with this. But then we need a table, at least one, and we can put it right there. Call it good. No, we want it here. Call it good. Yeah. We'll move the wall to here. So the wall is now going here. And, you know, we really don't even need planning lines for this. We should just do the wall. So what we want is... we have enough room for a vendor stand or whatever you call it. You know, the place where we make the money. I gotta go to sleep or something, man. Jeez. Yeah, we'll go like this, and then all right, I gotta know the front. Okay, that's unoriginal, but fine. As anticlimactic as it is, the shop front there. And then I don't know where we're going to put it in the gym yet. I need to see how we're going to organize the gym. But I know that I want to put this here. And then I can go ahead and take the common room and just extend it by 1 on this side. So, and, you know, maybe we could just extend it all the way, really. And then they can interact with this. So this is a shop that can be interacted with on both sides. And then we're going to have the entrance to the shop be through the gym. Because I don't really want to handle individual the metal detectors and stuff. I don't want to have to deal with individual ones on every single entrance. So we'll have 2 entrances to the gym, one here and one down here, and we'll put metal detectors at these entrances. So if they're leaving the shop with contraband, they're going to have to go through the gym anyway. So that's what we're going to try to do. Okay, so with that being done, we probably also want to go and do this. Nope, right here. Yep. And then we could probably just open this up, right? I don't think we need this to be so closed. We can open that up a little bit. And you know what? Actually, why don't we'll just close this whole thing down, and then we'll make a door. Let's say it's a small jail door. That way we can make... Actually, does the gym need to be fully enclosed? Because if the gym doesn't need to be enclosed, it doesn't. It just needs to be indoors. It doesn't need to be closed in. So rather than having doors here, we can instead just demolish the wall, like say here and here. And we can also... Well, we'll need a door on this side though, right? Yeah, you need a door. Because you don't want this to... You have to have it zoned correctly. All right, fair enough. We'll do the doors then. So we'll put a door... We'll do an orange door here. And we'll do a yellow door over on this side, let's say here. And it really doesn't need to be this big a door. We can make a smaller door. So let's go ahead and pile that in and then put the brick wall back. And this will be our gym. And the gym just has really simple requirements, but... And I need to actually do that so we can get the shop front in. But for logistics or for labor purposes, right, we can just have the shop as soon as it's closed in. How come I don't have... Wait. Shop? Hello? Why can't they work there? Is it because it's not enclosed? I need you at least closed in all the way, please. I think it has to be completely enclosed. It won't let me staff people there. No? No, it's fine. I just, for some reason, can't do it yet. Yeah, it doesn't let me put anybody to work there. Maybe once it's closed, it will. But right now, we want weight benches, gym mats, all that stuff. So let's take a look and go treadmills. They like treadmills. Treadmills are nice. We don't want to spend too much money on this. Not in the... Eventually, we're going to spend more, but for now, we don't want to spend a ton. So I think I'm going to go and put the treadmills to be along the side like this, and I'm so glad we can rotate these. And then we're going to put, I think, a fan in here just to kind of help cool them all down, right? Gym mats are for aches and pains, exercises, all that kind of stuff. We're going to have like a aches and pains center over here, these gym mats on this side. And then we can do, we need weight benches, so we can put those maybe off in the back over here, along with, let's say, a dumbbell rack over in the corner like that. It's a pretty good arrangement. And then we want punching bags. We can put those, how about like here and here for now. We also want to get the training dummies here and here. All right, and then we'll have our arena, if you will, right here. So the boxing ring will go, I think, right here. So maybe we don't want these just yet. We can figure that out later. But we'll put the boxing ring like right here. How much does this cost? $2,000. Okay. I'm not in debt, am I? I am. Okay, let's wait on that. I know I said I don't want to overspend on it, but I get a little carried away with these new rooms, man. All right. Now, there won't be a way in if we do this, so we're going to have to figure that out. I think we'll make the way in over here. Let's say we want the door. We'll put the door to get inside to be right here, let's say. Let's make that a big priority, because otherwise nobody can get in here. And then, actually, there's a table there. That's where the table is, right? Pretty sure that's where the table is. Well, no. The table should be down here. Should be. Let me just double check this. Table. Yeah, so it's right... Yeah, it's right there. So we could do another table, but I don't think there's a point to another table, so we're not going to do that. But I just wanted to make sure that door is not in the way of a table. Look at him just charge right in. Oh, I love it. All right, cool. And then this will come up. Let's actually bring it down like this. Okay, cool. All right, so for this, right, obviously we want the door servos too. I'm gonna end up running out of money here in a second. But for deployment's sake, for the time being, we're gonna go staff only here just to separate these guys. For the time being. But eventually, that won't be necessary. We'll do... once this is all set up and done, we'll separate them by regime instead, I think. We are running seriously low on cash. I know. But I think I like this work. I like this right here. Like, it's accessible by everybody. And then, in order to get these guys in the common room and stuff, it just has to be... I actually don't think it needs to be here, but we're going to do it anyway just so that they can actually work this. So this will be our common room on this side. Again, I don't think that was required, but we did it anyway. Okay, cool. Stuff is set up. Stuff is ready to rock. And door open. Let them in. And now they can keep doing things with the shop and get all that set up. We'll have a front there, and here, and then we'll regime it to where we can always sell stuff no matter what. But I have a feeling, though, that I don't think Criminally Insane will work, though, right? Do they even work? I don't remember if they even work. Oh well, we'll find out later. But anyway, that's the progression. That's where it is, and I think we did quite a bit of stuff today. I'm pretty pleased with our progress today. So I appreciate all you guys watching the videos. Thank you very much for that. I am going to now take a break from Prison Architect, just a little bit of one. You guys probably won't notice it. At least I hope you don't notice it, but I got some Evil Genius 2 to record, okay? And I'm going to make some serious progress on that game. So maybe by the time you see this, I'm totally going to post this before this. Yeah, this is definitely going live before Evil Genius. But in any case, I hope you guys will join me for that soon. It's probably going to start probably the 27th, 28th, somewhere around there. So for me. So in any case, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.